Oh, God! I cannot do this work and finish it in time. I can hardly handle this. No. It's beyond my ability, capacity. All such talks come into our mind due to negative thinking. But all these inner talk kills us slowly. They are like a slow poison. These negative thoughts are self-generated in our mind. This will have great impact on our mind. Due to negative thinking, many unhealthy thoughts come to us and we start worrying about it. Actually, there is no end to these thoughts. Sometimes we get angry, become nervous, frustrated. We begin to hate ourselves. At this juncture, our confidence is shaken and at the end we begin to believe we are hopeless. To be successful, it is always necessary to have positive thoughts in our life. But again, to understand the value of life, it is necessary to know negative thoughts properly. Under the circumstances our efforts fall short, and many problems emerge on the walk of life. Negative thinking can be incredibly debilitating, like a slow poison seeping into our minds and corroding our sense of self-worth and capability. When we indulge in thoughts like, I can't do this, or, it's beyond my ability, we inadvertently sabotage our own potential for success. These negative thoughts are often self-generated, arising from a place of fear, insecurity, or past experiences. They have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being, leading to a cascade of unhealthy thoughts and emotions that can leave us feeling overwhelmed and helpless. As these negative thoughts persist, they chip away at our confidence and self-esteem, fueling feelings of anger, nervousness, and frustration. We may even begin to harbor resentment towards ourselves, convinced that we are inherently flawed or incapable of achieving our goals. In order to break free from this cycle of negativity, it is essential to cultivate a mindset of positivity and self-belief. While it is important to acknowledge and understand the existence of negative thoughts, dwelling on them endlessly only serves to perpetuate our sense of helplessness and inadequacy. By consciously choosing to focus on the positive aspects of our lives and embracing a can-do attitude, we can begin to reframe our thinking and regain control over our circumstances. This shift in perspective not only empowers us to overcome obstacles with resilience and determination but also allows us to appreciate the value of life's challenges as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Rather than allowing negative thoughts to dictate our actions and dictate our path, let us strive to cultivate a mindset of positivity and optimism, knowing that with perseverance and a positive attitude, we are capable of achieving greatness in all aspects of our lives. Let's try to understand the negative feelings and thoughts, what they are like. Long back, people in a city were celebrating the festival happily with joy and fun. They were enjoying the festival by celebration. But at the same time, a young man was sitting gloomily at the other side of the city. He was sitting alone under the tree. He was nervous and worried that he cannot complete the task before him in time. There was work task given but his master and he was not fully prepared for it. He wanted work hard, put effort but was not able to concentrate on the work. Every time he made up his mind was filled by negative thoughts. At that time an elderly person was passing thereby. He saw the young man and understood that he is disturbed totally. He must be facing some severe problem. Gentleman thought of helping this young man. He asked, "What is the matter, you young man? You look unhappy while whole city is drowned in joyous mood. Why are you sitting here alone? Is anything bothering you? Is anyone bothering you? I may be able to help you if you share your trouble with me." Listening to this, the young man looked up and saw the gentleman. He tried to laugh but could not bring himself to give a genuine smile. Gentleman once again asked. Now the young man said, "Sir, I am supposed to complete a work assigned to me by my master within certain time. Even though I wish to do, I am unable to do so." Gentleman asked why. Young man said, "Whenever I start the work, I get stuck. I begin to get nervous and negative thoughts crops up in my mind and they grow fast expanding branches. These negative thoughts never stop, they keep growing. Under the circumstances, I just can't study. I simply push away the things in hand and get away from place. I get up and go out wandering with neighbors or friends here and there. I quite well know that I must finish it to save my job. Else, its impact on my life will be severe. But still, I just can't get along with the work. For past so many weeks I am having this negative feeling. Actually, I am trying to come out of this, but each time, it overpowers me and pushes me to the wall. I am feeling helpless. The gentleman heard his story and asked, "Young man, I can understand your frustration. Can you explain me again with an example as to how you are bothered by the negative feeling?" Young man said, "Sir, truth is that to some extent I have finished part of initial work. But to finish the remainder of the portion, I need to put lot of efforts and work hard and for long hours. Otherwise, I shall never complete my work assigned to me. I am afraid I can't do it. I have accepted the defeat as part of my life. It has shaken my confidence totally." Gentleman said, "Wait, don't rush the things. For the beginning let us analyze the things in hand and try to find solution for the same. Now you are worried about how to study and finish the remaining portion of the job within short time. And you feel that you cannot do it. Don't you think that you are complaining over nothing?" "Sir, what am I complaining about?" Gentleman said, "When you are working at some point you get stuck due to your negative thoughts and you cannot proceed further. You keep telling yourself that you are dull and not good enough to complete the work. You cannot put efforts. How can I do it? It is so tough, not at all possible for me to work hours together and get away with it. Ask yourself, is it true or not, or it is only your thoughts speaking to you?" Young man thought for some time, but was not able to understand the gentleman's words. Then gentleman again spoke, "Where it is said that you cannot put in the hard work, you are not strong enough to complete the task. Has anyone said that you can't do it?" Now young man said, "Sir, you are absolutely right. Till now, no one has ever guided me like this." "Then how did you accepted yourself that you cannot work hard? All this is your illusion. By repeating these negative thoughts, you are making your life miserable and weak." Young man asked, "Well, sir, if I am wrong, what is right?" Gentleman smiled and said, "You have great potential and energy in yourself to do anything under the sky. You must only awaken it. You should work hard till last moment. When you put your 100% efforts, only then you understand your abilities." "Sir, what should I do then?" Sir said, "Just remember this thing. Behind every negative thought there is a strong positive message. Just think and tell me when you began to think that you can't work, what was the positive thought behind this negative thought?" After a brief moment young man said, "Sir, the given time is ending soon and I must be working hard to complete the task, must put all my energy and efforts to meet the requirement." Gentleman said, "Yes, you are absolutely right. Now you are understanding the truth behind negative thinking." Young man said, "Oh, it is so simple. I will go and start working on the task now," and started walking away from gentleman. Then gentleman called him and said, "Wait, still. You have not understood the matter fully. Whenever you feel nervous, start worrying, negative thinking crops up in your mind, you just thank them and keep telling yourself that you have understood the real message behind these negative thoughts. I am not going to accept the failure." Young man said, "Sir, I understood now. Now onwards I will never commit such silly mistake. I will concentrate on rightful thing to overcome this. Henceforth, I shall finish every work in time diligently. Now I am feeling good and light-hearted. I never knew that these positive messages behind each negative thought are so powerful. Sir, please guide me once again so that I shall not repeat such mistakes." "Sir, There is another thing. After all this, if I don't come out with flying colors, what my friends, neighbors and relations will think of me? Sir gave smile and said, read the complaint behind your worries. Young man became quiet for some time. Then said, Sir, I keep telling myself that people love me. Everyone loves me. Only then I will be able to love myself. Meaning my happiness is based on others' view about me. What they will think of me, how they will treat me like that. Sir, I understood the message hidden behind the complaint, but are they true or they are my hallucination? Gentleman said, if you compare yourself with others, you will always find yourself smaller than others. Because petty people always think petty about others. Most important thing is, it is your duty to respect yourself, respect the work you do. How you think about yourself will determine yourself. Now tell me, what is the message behind this negative thought? Young man said, the truth is that we must guard ourselves from negative thoughts. We must always think positively and concentrate on things that gives us positive energy. Thank you, sir, young man said. I will accept the responsibility of always having positive thought. Now onwards, I will trust myself and believe in my work. Am I on the right path? Now, sir, I shall not bother what others think about me. It doesn't make any impact on my life now my problems are over. I feel so energized. Sir lastly said, always remember one thing, whatever you have learnt today, you make a knot of it and hang it on the wall. Whenever you read it, think how strong you are. You can always prove that you are above all these complaints. Negative thoughts drain your energy. By repeating this process, you will be able to create a powerful positive energy in yourselves. We begin to trust them, blindly accept them. If at any given time, these negative energies bother you, always look at positive message behind them. Try to analyze whether complaining is true or it is only your thought. By this there will be a gap arises between yourself and complaint. Try to understand what is it. Only then you will reach heights of your dreams. You will be able to achieve all those things that you want to achieve in your life. Now, young man understood the truth that he was unnecessarily worried about nothing. Instead of fighting them, he was fighting against himself. He had created a scale of negative thoughts, on that he believed this is the ultimate truth. Instead he was supposed to look at positive life. Young man saluted the gentleman, and came home happily. Now he was light-hearted, full of energy. He worked hard and completed the task with flying colors. Sometimes we all experience a lot of stress and pressure, and struggle to concentrate due to negative thoughts. It's not uncommon for people to feel overwhelmed when faced with challenging tasks or situations, especially if they feel unprepared. Negative thinking can indeed be like a slow poison, gradually wearing down our mental and emotional well-being. It's important to recognize when these negative thoughts arise and try to address them in a constructive way. One strategy is to challenge negative thoughts by questioning their validity and replacing them with more positive and realistic perspectives. Instead of dwelling on thoughts like, I can't do this, or, I'm not good enough, the one could try reframing his thinking by reminding himself of past successes, focusing on his strengths, and breaking down the task into manageable steps. Seeking support from friends, family, or a counselor can also be helpful in managing stress and building resilience. It's also important for individuals to practice self-care and prioritize their well-being during stressful times. This may involve getting enough rest, eating healthily, engaging in relaxation techniques such as meditation or deep breathing exercises, and engaging in activities that bring joy and fulfillment. Ultimately, facing challenges with a positive mindset, seeking support when needed, and taking care of one's mental and emotional health are key ingredients for overcoming obstacles and achieving success.